Collegiate School, founded in 1917, started as an all-girls school in downtown Richmond under the supervision of Helen Baker and with the school motto, "She prepares, she enriches, she endures." Little did they know that the collegiate girls would be joined by boys as early as 1928 and officially recognized as a boys' school in 1960.
Prior to 1960, boys were allowed in the first four grades of collegiate school as early as 1928. By 1930, though, boys were only allowed in the first three grades due to lack of facilities. In 1953, the Country Day School was formed for boys and girls in grades K to 8, but the collegiate as a boys' school was not officially recognized until boys were allowed in high school in 1960. The Collegiate Boys' School, under the direction of Mr. Malcolm Pitt, served as an alternative to other boys' schools such as St. Christopher's or Benedictine. It also allowed for families to have all their children in one school.
In 1960, the girls' school at Monument Avenue was moved to the Moreland Road campus, allowing the school to grow in size and number. The architecture of the new buildings was considered to be modern and progressive, featuring lots of large glass windows, something uncommon to many area public schools at the time. But even with their new facilities, boys and girls were kept completely separate during the school day. Today's upper school was the girls' school, grades 5 through 12, and the middle school was the boys' school, 5 through 12. The library, or the Iron Curtain as it was called, separated the schools so much so that there was little to no interaction during the school day.
Athletics were essential and even paramount to the development of the boys' school. The girls had many traditions already founded, so sports was a good choice to build the boys' school upon. Mr. Jacobs and Mr. Jones were key to the sport program's success. They both taught great sportsmanship and camaraderie. Mr. Jones now has the current football field named after him, and Mr. Jacobs has the gymnasium, which has won an architectural award named on his behalf.
At the start of the boys' school, only a handful of sports were available for boys: football, basketball, baseball, track, and tennis. The first varsity football team wasn't until 1963 due to the ages of the boys currently enrolled. Their very successful first season made the team realize that they had the ability to play with anyone, but it wasn't until 1964 that the boys were allowed to enter the prep league.
When the boys' school was formed, the boys created their own versions of the councils that were already present in the girls' school. They formed a student council which, under the direction of Mr. Jacobs, was in charge of taking care of the halls and cafeteria and encouraging sportsmanship at games and other events. The Honor Council, headed by Mr. Joseph, was charged with instilling a sense of honor and loyalty among the students.
Thomas Joseph Holden III was the president of the first senior graduating class of the boys' school. There were 13 boys in that class, with one going on to attend Yale University and many others attending prominent local schools such as UVA, VMI, and Hampton-Sydney.
My father, John Pascoe III, was a member of the first boys' graduating class of collegiate school in 1963. Here's what he has to say about his experience.
The boys' school didn't really start until the ninth grade when they had a separate building for the boys' school as opposed to the girls' school. Before that, we were over in what was previously the middle or lower school, and there were boys and girls in class together, and there was a separate school downtown for the girls. However, with the start of the boys' school, we were the senior class, as in most oldest or whatever else, for the first year of high school. We were the first class of freshmen, the first class of sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and graduates. There were around 12 or 13 in the class. We had to really push to field a football team, but we did. The basketball team was lazy, it didn't need as many people, and a baseball team, track, and so forth. The girls' school was separated by the library and the mess hall from the boys' school, so we didn't get to see the girls. But no, it was a small group of people, and we were the first.
Soon after the start of the boys' school, the mascot was chosen. The girls wanted to be called the Collegiate Collegians, but the boys had an idea based off of the Woodbury Tigers, the Collegiate Cougars. Today, the Cougars still go strong in every sense of school life and proudly carry on many of the traditions started by the boys' school.